Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. You motherfuckers thought, I know you did, you motherfuckers thought I was going to go today without making an Andrew Nembhard video or a James Johnson video or talking about Summer League or any of that shit. Y'all thought it was happening because I uploaded a video yesterday, but we haven't gotten Pacers news in about a fucking dog's age. And today, a whole lot of shit happened. So I want to talk about the things that did happen today. The first being Andrew Nembhard inked a 3-year, $59 million extension. That is the max that anybody could offer him. Okay, I just want people to understand that. Everybody, I can't believe I'm hearing, there are not a lot of people, but there are some people who are like, this was an overpay. I'm like, an overpay? An overpay? He should have got 4 years, 80. Okay, but this was the max that they could offer him, was 3 years, $59 million. It's about $20 million a year. Even if he would have got the fourth year with $80 million, it's still $20 million a year. That is exactly what this motherfucker is worth. I don't want to hear another fucking thing about it, okay? I did dog the shit out of this man for a while, okay, at the beginning of the second half of the season because this man was hijacking offenses and trying to do some Allen Iverson level shit when he clearly was not Allen Iverson. But in the playoffs, and towards we got to the end of the second half of the season, after I made that video saying Andrew Nembhard is absolute fucking trash, finally, Mans woke up, came out, and balled the fuck out, got himself another three-year extension. There were some people saying that they thought he was going to bet on himself in free agency. I'm just going to be honest. What we gave him is about what he was worth. Somebody maybe would have overpaid him, but I just think to myself, like, Andrew Nembhard, like, I just don't see him leaving the Pacers to go to a shitty situation like the fucking Chicago Bulls or, someplace like that. Granted, San Antonio probably is a team that would make a run at him if we did let him become an unrestricted free agent. That was never going to happen. There is not a cold chance in hell that the Pacers were going to lose Andrew Nembhard for nothing, okay? So I will say this, the idea that they re-signed Obi Toppin to the amount that they did and Andrew Nembhard to the contract that they did does open the door for a trade. Now, before you lose your fucking mind, I am not saying that the Pacers should trade Obi Toppin or Andrew Nembhard. That is not what I'm saying. So everybody calm this fuck down, okay? All I'm saying is it opens the door for it. Depending on what happens with this upcoming NBA regular season, okay? It officially opens the door for them to make a trade for a big splash type of player. I do think TJ McConnell's going to get an extension before the summer's done, and maybe even Miles Turner. So I don't know what the deal is, but it seems like the Pacers are officially in the business of re-signing guys. And, they brought back Andrew Nembhard. The next guy that they brought back was James Johnson. They brought back Bloodsport. And ever since they brought him in, the team has played with a lot more, I don't know, confidence. They understand that now that nobody's going to fuck with them. After the whole, basketball situation with Giannis and everything, Rick Carlisle realized he needed a goon on the bench, and he got one. He got a guy with an undefeated professional MMA record, a guy with a black belt under his belt, okay? I'm pretty happy we brought back Bloodsport, because I was like, even though James Johnson is older than fucking dirt, it's just the idea he ain't gonna play, but he's there just in case somebody needs a left hook. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got James Johnson, and I like it for Halliburton, I like it for Mathurin, I like it for the Rooks, I like it for Nembhard, I like it for the whole fucking roster, because so long as James Johnson is on that roster, as long as he is at the end of that bench, ain't nobody fucking with Halliburton, ain't nobody fucking with the dudes on our team, okay? Because if you catch that James Johnson fade, understand you can fucking die. So I hope I made my point clear. So, yeah, I'm happy about James Johnson, $3.3 million. I think it's well-deserved. I think it's a nice insurance policy just to make sure nobody fucks with Tyrese Halliburton, okay? So that's the other thing I like here. Now, time to get to Summer League. We got to talk about Summer League. Jarris Walker. A lot of good, one really bad. Just going to say that. Jarris Walker was impressive in Summer League. 4 games played. 18 points per game. I like it. 42% from the field. Wish it was better. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. 45% from 3, almost 46% from 3 on 6 attempts a game is very nice. I think that shows that Jarris Walker is capable of. I think Jarris Walker has a 3-point shot at this point. I know that was we saw that in the G League, but Jarris Walker has clearly gotten a lot better at shooting threes. He's shooting about 80% from the free throw line. It's 0.789, 79%. We'll just round it up to 80 to be generous. He averages 7.3 rebounds a game, almost 5 assists per game, 1 steal and 1 block. However, almost 3 personal fouls a game and 5.5 turnovers a game in 4 games is fucking concerning. Jarris Walker has a legitimate problem with taking care of the basketball, and that's going to deter him from getting playing time. I want people to understand that. As much as we want to see Jarris minutes, okay, I want to see Jarris minutes. Everybody in Discord wants to see Jarris minutes. Everybody who's not in Discord wants to see Jarris minutes. But the thing is, if he's averaging 5.5 turnovers a game, this is a fucking nightmare. Okay, I would not be shocked if that led the summer league. Okay, like that's a high ass number. So even though Jarris Walker was all summer league second team after 4 fucking games, I don't know why they even have that shit. It's fucking stupid. Jarris Walker needs to learn to take care of the basketball. That's what I learned from Summer League. He also, he took about 14 shots a game, made 6 of them. Needs to be a little bit better. We need to get those numbers up to like 6, maybe 6.8, 7. You know what I'm saying? In that ballpark. Then we can start talking about, better efficiency. Johnny Furphy. Oh, man, Johnny Furphy. Johnny. Everybody loves Johnny Furphy. And you know what? I love Johnny Furphy, too. But I'm telling you this because I love you, Johnny Furphy. 37% from the field and 28% from 3 ain't gonna cut it, bruh. This is a guy, Johnny Furphy, who's going to see a lot of time in the G League. I'm just going to let you know now. He's going to see some G League time. He will get called up at certain points during the season, most likely if we have an injury in our front court or at the wing position. However, he shot 85% from 3, which shows the guy's a shooter, which we kind of knew. I know there's 4 games isn't a very big sample size, and it's not something you should take super seriously. But when you get 13.5 shots a game, when you get the same amount of shots as Jarris Walker and you only make 5 of them, it's a little concerning. So the efficiency for Johnny Furphy is very concerning. He averaged 6 rebounds a game, though. 1 assist per game, almost 2 steals a game at 1.8 steals per game, 0.8 blocks, 2 turnovers, and 4 personal fouls. So what do we need out of Johnny Furphy? We need better efficiency and less fouling. Okay, he needs to stop fouling people, and fouling people will come with time. He'll learn to play defense in the NBA, learn how to not foul the absolute piss out of people and stop gambling on fucking steals. But it's just the idea. I like Johnny Furphy's athleticism. He reminds me of Chandler Parsons when he came into the league, or like a Rudy Fernandez type of guy. I think I said this in the rookie video. But Johnny Furphy's a guy I'm confident in. It's just we're not going to see him play. I don't think we're going to see him touch an NBA floor a whole lot until maybe his 2nd or 3rd year, if he makes it that far. He is a 2nd-round pick. That is important to remember. However, if the San Antonio Spurs were interested in Johnny Furphy can fucking ball. And I think we saw that much in Summer League. He can dunk, he can shoot the 3, he plays defense, he can rebound. He's a very, very rough project that needs a lot of work. However, Johnny Furphy strikes me as a guy that I feel like in the next 2 to 3 years could be a very, very good player for this team, a solidified wing player, a Chandler Parsons, a Rudy Fernandez, maybe a Jetty Osman type of guy. I think he has the potential to be a very good player. It just, what is the ceiling on that yet remains to be seen. Oscar Tshiebwe. Oscar Tshiebwe is too good for the fucking G League. He's too good for Summer League. He shot 61% from the floor. He scored almost 12 points like 11.5 points per game, 11.6, 8.5 rebounds a game, 1.8 assists, very low turnovers, 1.2, and 2 personal fouls. I just want to see it. I'm just gonna say, I just want to see it. I just want to see Oscar Tshiebwe play in the fucking NBA for a couple games. I just want to see what it's like. I just want to see if this motherfucker truly is Dennis Rodman on the NBA level. Can I get that? Rick, can I get that? I don't ask for much. Can I get that? I just want to see. I just want to taste. The Pacers fans want a taste. The people in the Discord want a fucking taste. Can we get a fucking taste? That's all we want. And you know what? If the taste sucks, fine. You send him back to the G League. But Oscar Tshiebwe is too fucking good for the G League. Okay? This man rebounds the basketball like fucking Dennis Rodman, and we have rebounding problems, and we are letting this motherfucker sit in the G League because he's 6'8". Okay? If Rodman could do it, Tshiebwe could do it. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? I'm done. I'm going on to the next motherfucker. Okay? Tristan Newton. Tristan Newton's not going to touch an NBA floor anytime soon. I'm just going to let you guys know that. He's not going to touch an NBA floor anytime soon. We have too many guards on our roster as it is. He is going to spend the entire season in the G League. He shot 20% from the field. He took 8 field goal attempts per game and made less than 2 of them. Okay, 1.5, okay? 3-pointers, he took 4.5 of them a game, made less than 1, 0.8, 18% from 3. However, with the free throws, he shot about 3.5 attempts a game from the free throw line. And he shot 89% from the free throw line. Tristan Newton can shoot free throws. Even in steals, he averaged 1.2 steals a game, 4.6 assists, almost 3 turnovers a game, 2.5 fouls. Listen, man, Tristan Newton is not going to touch the floor for the Pacers at any point this season. If you want to see Tristan Newton play, go watch the G League games. He played 5 games. It was really bad. I do think Quentin Jackson did get a little bit more opportunity than Tristan Newton did. However, Tristan Newton is a guy that actually got the same amount. Actually, Tristan Newton got more minutes than Quentin Jackson, but Quentin Jackson fucking balled, man. Quentin Jackson's probably going to be one of our two-way guys or a guy that we signed to, I don't know, the G League team or something like that. He was very good. If we don't sign him, somebody else will. But even Kendall Brown was very disappointing. I don't know why people like Kendall Brown. I don't know why we re-signed him. Like, I don't know what the team sees in Kendall Brown, but we fucking have him. He 41% from the field and 20% from 3, 70% from the free throw line, and 9.6 points per game for a guy who's been in the league 2 or 3 seasons now, I think, is fucking abysmal. He's playing against guys that arguably shouldn't even be on the fucking floor with him. So, yeah, Kendall Brown's a guy I've given up on. Sorry. I know there's going to be Pacers fans who don't like to hear that, but if we could trade Kendall Brown for like a ball boy or something like that, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Enrique Freeman was kind of impressive. I'm going to be honest. He averaged 8.5 points a game, or 8.2 points per game. Shot 60% from the field, 33% from 3. Not great, but, you know, it is what it is. 45% from the free throw line. Not great either, but, you know, he shot like 2 free throws a game, so I'm not too crazy about that. But 4.5 rebounds a game, 4.4, 1 assist per game, 1 block per game, 1.6 turnovers, 1.8 personal fouls. Enrique Freeman, I think, is a dude who has a chance to be decent. I think he definitely played better than Tristan Newton, and he definitely played better than fucking Kendall Brown. So Enrique Freeman's a guy that I look at and I'm like, yeah, you know what? He's a guy that maybe down the future or down the road could be a rotation guy. I think that's all he will ever be, is a rotation guy. The Pacers were looking to trade for Cameron Johnson, but I feel like they gave up on Cameron Johnson, and that's why they drafted Enrique Freeman. And in college, Enrique Freeman was a rebounding fucking dog, okay? And I think Enrique Freeman has a lot of upside. I think he's a guy that at some point will be a rotation guy for us, and I like him. I like him a lot. I think he has a lot of potential. I think he has Cameron Johnson level potential, and I think that's why they drafted him. They wanted to stretch big, and Enrique Freeman is a guy that fits the bill. At least in college, he fit the bill for that. In college, if I'm correct, don't quote me, but he shot like 37% from 3, and I think averaged the most rebounds per game in college basketball ahead of Zach Edey. So do what you want. Do what you want with that information. But Enrique Freeman's a guy that I think we're gonna see on the Pacers roster on the bench at some point in the future. Ben Shepherd was disappointing as well. 25% from the field, 25% from 3, but he only played 2 games. He averaged 30 minutes per game. They just got him out there to get on some run. I'm not too upset about it. He only played 2 games. But Kendall Brown playing 5 games and putting up the numbers that he did was fucking abysmal. So, like I said, do with that what you want. But yeah, that's the Pacers recap for me. You know, we finally got some Pacers news. It was nice to talk about the Pacers, considering I've been making content on other teams, and Mavericks fans only listened to the first 3 minutes of a 15-minute video I made. They didn't even care about what I said about Spencer Dinwiddie. Okay, they were just pissed that I said that Dallas should not have gotten to the NBA Finals, and that was enough to be like, they didn't give a fuck about anything else I said after that video. So I don't know, man. Do with that what you will. I'm kind of hoping at this point after that video, I kind of hope Luka Doncic breaks his fucking foot, and the Mavericks are done. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. Like helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report. And out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.